Welcome back here, guys, to the Blue Lantern Golf Club. Yes, this is the WGC, the World Golf Championship in China, over at the Blue Lantern Golf Club in Shanghai, China. Fantastic golf club here. Let's get right back to it here, guys, as Mark Calcavecchia is running away with it at 19 under par currently. Now, the next group of golfers that are coming in are Jay Haas and Bruce Crampton. Let's see how they handle the double cordial par 5. It's definitely an opportunity, or semi-double cordial par 5 here for them. So he rolls a 1, and that, my friends, is a birdie on both a cordial and a double cordial. So I won't even have to roll if it's a semi or not. No point in doing that. So Jay Haas will birdie that par 5, beautifully done, and he will finish at a lovely score of, let's see here, a 1 under. So that's not terrible. Definitely not going to get you the victory, though, as anybody has been playing these last couple of holes or last couple of rounds of golf here. A 1 under is not going to cut it. The average is around 3 to 4 under par for this tournament. So if anything is not more or better than 3 or 4 under, then it's not going to cut it, really. So with that, let's go to Bruce Crampton here. He's going to roll a 3 on a double cordial. That's going to be a birdie, a semi-birdie. So let's roll here to decide or die, see if it's a double cordial or not. And it is, so it's still 3, of course. And with that, it means it's going to be a birdie if it's a bullet die, or a par if it's not. And it says it's not, so that, my friends, will be a par, unfortunately for him, to stay at a wonderful. But, you know, I mean, if you're feeling like it, I'll give you a wonderful adjectives there. It's a 72 even par for the day. So let's go to 17 here, guys. Semi-daunting, challenging hole. Look at that pin. It's definitely a very difficult one. It's a tee shot over the water. Of course, the green is sloping, so it really turns away, and it normally is a challenging shot here. And that, my friends, will be what we welcome to the tee here, guys. Jack Burke Jr. and Dale Douglas, who are on the contention fence here. So I think Jack Burke Jr., will take control of the hole if it's not a daunting hole. And it is, so I actually have to replace that blue chip there, guys, because it's a daunting hole, which means that it is, unfortunately for him, not going to be able to be purchased. He has to have 2 blue chips, right? All right, so let's roll it here, see what happens. All right, so the course controls here. That's going to be a 33. That's a great result for him. That means it's going to be a golf cam course. There you go. So that's a lovely, lovely mistake, or a great shot at least. So a 3 green on a par 3. Says it a cordial hole. It is not. It is a daunting hole. We already rolled that one. Sand, rough issues, clutch putt, 2-putt for bogey. So a clutch 2-putt for bogey, and he's a semi-gold. Guys, this is it. He's out of contention. It doesn't matter what I do here. I can roll it here. It's clutch 2-putt for bogey. Well, I'm going to play a blue chip because he's out no matter what, but I'm going to guarantee him that bogey if I can. So it's a 1 to 5, and he rolls a 4, so he bogeys. And folks, Jack Burke Jr. is now the next victim of getting out of contention with a bogey, putting him at 12 under for the tournament here in China. All right, so his companion, Dale Douglas, is going to possibly fall to that same fate here. Oops, sorry for bumping the camera there. He rolls a 2, so the course controls. It is a 1 to 5 result there. So if you roll 1 to 5, it's them. So the only way you're going to do it is you roll a 6 on the white, so it's a very difficult hole. So a 2, 5, 6. So a 2, 6 here. 26 is going to be golf cam course, so he gets the same thing. 5 green says, is it a cordial hole? It is not. Is it a daunting hole? It is. For this companionship, it is a daunting hole. I've already rolled it here for them, so yes. So nicely saved from rough, clutch putt for par. So he's got a clutch putt for par, and he rolls a 1 to 3 because he is a neutral putter. And he rolls a 6, guys. He bogeys the hole. Now we have to roll an easy putt for bogey, I guess you'd say. And he rolls that bogey, he gets a bogey. So unfortunately for him as well, guys, that has been the claim for both of them. They are both out of contention at this point. So the list has now grown to basically the whole field here, guys. It is now Mark Calcavecchia's group on hole number 16 as he is running away with this tournament at this point here, guys. So let's keep it up here on hole number 16, double cordial, direct green. He rolls a 4. I have yet to see a direct result here, so it would be kind of cool to see somebody actually go for it for an eagle. So 1-3-3 on a par 4. 1-3-3 says, is he a yeoman or puny? Okay, so he is neither of those. right? Oh, wait, he's a semi-yeoman. Decider says nope. So good thing there. Hacker, he is not a hacker. So with that here, it's going to 133, right? 133, yeah. So it's going to go to the experience chart. All right, so the Golf Cam experience chart. All right, so use green die result, which is a 3 green on this par 4. Is he a prospect? He is not. So it says here, well-shaped shot, sets up easy putt for birdie. So it looks like he's going to have an easy putt for birdie, which is a 1 to 5 or 1 to 4 here. He rolls a 2, so there you go, guys. Mark Calcavecchia extends that lead just 1 more shot as Lee Trevino and Mason Rudolph start to get real scared here, guys, as he has gone now to 20 under par. That's 2-0 for the folks that don't understand it. Nicklaus is up next here on this double cordial, semi-double cordial. 3, which we do need to roll a decider die here to make sure we know whether or not it's true or not. So yes, it's a double cordial. So a 3 on a double cordial result on the out of contention chart is a birdie if it's a bullet, and and if it's not, it's a par. So he pars that hole and stays at 11 under for that through 16. All right, well, here we go. Arnold Palmer is up next with Mason Rudolph, so we're going to roll on him on that number 15. It's a normal hole there. Oh, what the heck am I right rolling that? That's ridiculous. It's a 1, so on a normal hole, that's a birdie. So he birdies that hole there, guys, goes to 13 under par. There you go. That's 2 birdies in a row for Arnie. And his partner here, 15 under par, Mason Rudolph on this hole number 4. Needs this hole. Hole controls 22 is a first shot into the sand on the par 4. That is not how you want to start off this hole here, guys. Thank you again for all of your guys' watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you guys are wondering whether or not to get this game, I highly recommend it. If you like the tournament approach, if you like playing a bunch of tournaments, things like that, and just having fun, just kind of variance with your scores and stuff, this is the game for you. It's just fun. You know, I'm not looking for 100% statistical accuracy. Jack Nicklaus always hits 1.73 putts per round, you know, or per hole. You know what I mean? That doesn't get to me, right? I like accuracy, but I also like it to be fun, and that's what this game is. So, guys, let's get right back to it here, guys. On a first shot into the sand, as we saw here, guys, on a par 4. We're going to look at the 1 green here, and it says, is he a chunky golfer? He is not. So, strong swing. Wow. All right, so re-roll. Golfer earns a blue chip. There you go, Mason. All right, and re-roll the white die here, guys, on this par 4. He rolls a 4, and that is expert shot, has range, tenacity, easy putt for birdie. So there you go. That is exactly what Mason Rudolph teared up here, guys. Easy putt for birdie, and it's a 5. Why wouldn't it be, right? So easy putt for par, and he rolls a 26, so that's a par. But he gets himself a blue chip here, as he has 3 holes to really make up a ton. He has 5 strokes to make up from Mark Calcavecchia, so we'll see if he can. Next grouping to come back, or at least go into number 18, or come home, right, is, of course, Jack Burke Jr. and Dale Douglas, who really put up a fight there, guys. The whole time, you really felt like they were trying to make the attempt to move forward and just could not do it. So Jack Burke Jr. is going to be first here on the team. We'll see how he does here out of contention golfers. It's semi-double cordial hole, so I'll just roll the die here and now here, guys. It's a bullet. It was a bullet the whole time. I apologize. My fat fingers decided to change it there. So double cordial. It's going to be a birdie putt. So he makes that birdie, and that, of course, is beautiful for him to 13 under. A nice way to walk off there with that birdie there. And he will shoot a 70, yeah, so 2 under 70 for the round today. And that's not too bad. Not too bad at all, because it looks like the scores were pretty high here today thus far. So for him, it's going to be a semi-cordial, or it's going to be just a cordial hole for Dale Douglas, and that's a 6 for cordial, which will be a bogey if it's a bullet die. And it is, so it's a bogey. So he actually does the exact opposite, and he bogeys the hole to go to 11 under. And that for him actually is a even par for the day. So he is 72 as well. So the scoring margin right now, guys, It's sitting pretty darn close to that even par for the day. This course was difficult, but one golfer has prevailed, and he is on number 17. That is Mark Calcavecchia. So he, with this opportunity here, guys, on 17, could put even more pressure on Lee Trevino and Mason Rudolph, put them even further away from what is already basically a blowout win here for Mark. All right, so he rolls it here. Let's see. So he rolls a 4, so course controls. That's a 44. 44 says it's going to be a second shot into the sand on a par 3. To number 2 says, is he chunky? He is not chunky out of the sand there. So shower of sand, minimal roll, easy putt for bogey. So he's given up a little bit of score here, guys. Easy putt for bogey. That'll be 2 dice here. Rolls it, so he makes that bogey, but that puts them 4 shots off the lead. So he actually gets up his first bogey in over, is that the whole round? Yeah, the whole round. Now he's a bogeyless round, and he now bogeys to go to 19 under, and we'll see if he can actually bounce back from that on hole number 18, or if not, if he's going to give up more strokes. So Jack Nicklaus is his playing companion, so that's going to be a semi-daunting hole. We'll roll the die. Well, semi-daunting's already in the mixture there. It's already there. So a 3 on a semi-daunting is going to be a par for Jack, and he stays at 11 under for the tournament. All right, so now it's Arnold Palmer. Arnold Palmer is out of contention. On hole number 16, that's that double cordial, and now a semi-double cordial. I'll roll that there. So yes to the double cordial. A bogey on the double on the decider die. If it's yes, and it is, that's a bogey for him. So what a horrible, horrible round he's got himself now. And guys, just to refresh your memory, guys, bogeys 13, birdies 14, birdies 15, now bogeys 16. So really, guys, playing even for the last 4 holes. Just rough round, but that's going to go back to his playing companion here, Mason Rudolph, who has that blue chip here on number 16, and I think he's going to keep it to really try to help him with that putt, and he's going to need it because that 5 means a 35 here, guys. It's going to be a golf cam because the whole hole controls golf cam course. So let's see if he's going to be able to utilize that nice blue chip here to make that birdie putt even better. All right, so a 5 green says, is it a daunting or scatter golfer? So it's not a daunting hole, and he's not a scatter golfer. Otherwise, longer than usual tee shot, well-played iron, nice opportunity, clutch putt for birdie. Well, he's going to utilize this blue chip here, guys, to make himself a gold putter and really try to get himself nice and close here, guys. 1 to 5 opportunity for clutch putt. He gets that one here. He doesn't spend one to get one, but he does birdie to go up to 3 back from the leader. Folks, now we're starting to see it here, guys. 16 under par. He is 3 shots off the lead. And speaking of the leader, guys, let's go to Mark Calcavecchia on number 18 here as we welcome him to the 18th hole, him and his playing companion, Jack Nicklaus. All right, so Mark Calcavecchia is first off the tee here, 19 under par. This could be the dagger if he can eagle this hole. So he rolls a 3, which means he controls the hole. 3-5-5 is what we're looking for on a par 5. So a 3-5-5 looks like, is he a king? So it says here, king. Is he a king? He is not. A king driver? Nope. Is he a utility? He is semi-utility. Decider die says no to that, so luckily he is not going to have that problem today. And then last but not least, is he a hacker? So he is not a hacker there, guys. So we're going to go over to the experience chart here for this one and see how he plays out this par 5. Let's see if he's seen this before, right? So a 5 green says, is he a prospect? He is not. So well played to green, moderate putt for birdie. Well, guys, moderate putts for him have been pretty good today. Let's roll it here for him, 1 to 2, and he rolls a 1, guys. I can't make this up. He has now birdied that hole, and it's basically put Mason Rudolph out of it. You can now give Mark Calcavecchia the win as he has birdied the last hole to put himself at 20 under par, and that, my friends, is a 9 under for the day, which, if you guys are counting, would be a 60, what is that, 63? 63 for the final day. Folks, that is the most incredible round when there's only 2 players currently in the 60s, I think. Well, maybe there's 3, yeah, because of Mason Rudolph, right? Because he's 3 under. So 3 players in the 60s. This could be the big round that everybody was looking for from one golfer, and Mark did it. He came back from being tied for Let's see here. He came into the round tied for 4th. Well, he really proved it here, guys, shooting big scores. All right, so Jack Nicklaus here, guys, just going to try to stop the bleeding, really. And he rolls a 6 on a double cordial hole, or a semi-double cordial. Let's roll here. It's not a semi, so it's a cordial hole. So a 6 is a bogey on a bullet here, and that is yes. So he bogeys out here, guys, to shoot a 10 under for the tournament, guys. That is going to deeply affect his rating here, guys. And the leaderboard is absolutely going to be shaken up as he shot a 2 over for the round. So he shot a 74. Folks, that might be the big thing that pushes his point standing for the tournament there, guys, or for the year. Could this be the downfall for Jack Nicklaus? Let's see here, guys. We got Arnold Palmer up next here on number 17. All right, so only 2 golfers left on the course here, guys. 6 for the semi-daunting hole. That's a bogey. So he bogeys to 11 under for the day, and that's 2 bogeys in a row. He is falling apart here. But Mason Rudolph has his chance here, guys. Just kind of push himself, get a nice scoring chart here, guys. A 5 is going to be on this par 3. It's going to be course control, and on 2 dice there, that's going to be a first shot into the trees. All right, so let's check it out here. First shot into the trees here. On a par 3, course controls, remember that. So with that, 5 green says here, is he a master? So he is not a master. Struck flat, ball dies, near fringe, difficult putt for par. That's a double difficult putt for par because, of course, that triangle, because it's on there, makes it even harder. So it's a 1 opportunity for par. He's just going to lag putt it, guys. Make it a moderate putt for par. Make it real easy. Moderate putt for bogey now at this point. So he rolls a 5, and he gets himself a bogey. He doesn't want to miss that opportunity to get second here, guys. So he bogeys out, number 17. And this, guys, is just very difficult, guys, because now we're watching 2 golfers who really had so much experience here, guys, walk up to 18 here. And this is a beautiful course, and absolutely thank you guys for all watching this golf tournament for sure. I know it's been a long one. It's been difficult to film, of course, but nonetheless here we have a 6 for Arnold Palmer on a double cordial hole. Let's roll it here. It says yes to the double cordial, so it's going to be a bogey if it's a bullet. So let's roll it again, and it is. He now has bogeyed the last 3 holes to finish up. People just give him nice, basically a light applause, just a polite applause really, as he has shot 2 over for the tournament as well and shot a 74 for the round, or 2 over, I apologize, a 10 under for the tournament. All right, so 15 under par. Let's see if Mason Rudolph can make a big swing here and really work for it here. All right, so a 6. So he's going to go for it here, guys, on this par 5. You have to go for it at the end here. No point in playing it safe here. So with that, guys, re-roll the white die for this par 5, and let's do it here. 3. Barely on the green, but makeable, difficult putt for birdie. So he's going to go for it here, guys. Definitely have to try and see if he can strike up the crowd a little bit here. He widens his stance a little bit more than usual. Get himself a nice footing, of course, with those long putts. With that being said, of course, right off the fringe, he puts the club down, swings it back a little bit, and rolls a 1, folks. That is a difficult putt for birdie there, guys. And, well, that's it, folks. That's as easy as we can make it. Mason Rudolph takes number 2. Lee Trevino takes number 3, or at least as far as we know here, 5 from 4 shots back. Let's find out what happens in the real thing, of course, as we, of course, get the leaderboard checkup. If you guys look at the Delphi forums or on the Facebook page, I usually try to update them, but check them on out. I'll put them in the description below for the most up-to-date leaderboard, as Mark Calcavecchia has won here at the WGC. Remember, this does carry a little bit more of weight because it is a World Golf Championship. He shot himself a 63 for the tournament today on the number wow, I can't even speak here, guys. On this, he shot a 63 for this day, a beautiful 20 under par, and that is just exactly what he needed. Second place, of course, Mason Rudolph shot a 16 under par, and that actually was a 6 under for the round. So that's not bad at all here, guys, if you think about it, because that will leave him at a 66. And that is a beautiful round, as basically everybody else shot pretty mediocre average scores. So guys, thank you again. Smash that like button down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time in the bleachers. Thanks for watching, guys.